I have a knife. Killed his former brothers and sisters. Even put, the senior sister who treats me like a biological brother also gave me brutal killing. But among the many elders in the sect, no one blamed me. And I don't feel like I did anything wrong. Immediately, he took out the two corpses a few more times. At this moment, a handsome boy appeared in the crowd. Coming towards me. Tang monk, how dare you kill your fellow disciple? Great job. It's just that it's easier to kill him with one knife. Fortunately, you have a sharp eye. Yin zipping, that guy is really an undercover agent infiltrated by the devil. After I told the seller Boo Boo quickly sent someone to find out his details. It turned out that he actually came from the demon sect. Chongsheng, how did you tell that something was wrong with Bing zipping? At this time, I sighed secretly and looked melancholy. At first I thought, what I am traveling through is an ancient feudal world. I'm still thinking about whether I should be a rich woman or take the imperial examination. As a result, I turned around and discovered that this world can actually cultivate immortality. And just when I was about to start planning. When entering the fairy gate, the town I traveled through in an instant. He was captured by the disciples of the demon sect. Fortunately, my talent for cultivating immortals is quite good, relying on the principle of joining if you can't beat them. Then I was kidnapped by the demon sect and became an outer disciple. Although I am a peace-loving good person at heart. But of course, when you come to the demon sect, you have to do as the Romans do. So I spent half a year. Treat it as. He first massacred the disciples of the demon cult in his own town, killed them all. Finally, he successfully condensed the blood evil energy and entered the key refining period. As a result, he came into the sight of the top leaders of the demon sect. And just when I thought I was on the road to the devil's great struggle, will officially set sail from now on. I never thought about this damn demon sect's high-level officials. How dare you send me to Xuanduguan as an undercover agent? Turn out to be, Xuanduguan has the best defense system in the world. Baoxuan Palace. Countless years passed by Delta. No matter how arrogant and domineering the devil is, the defense of Xuanhuang Palace data can never be broken. It is precisely because of this. All major demonic sects are working hard to infiltrate into their interiors, in an attempt to have Xuanduguan be breached from within. But just when I was starting to flourish as an undercover agent, but he was beaten by the demonic brother who also sneaked in. Breaking the tranquility, I was talking in my sleep while I was sleeping with my eyes closed. He also revealed all about his sect. So I decisively sold Bing zipping. As a person in the magic gate, a righteous man with a right heart, I have no psychological pressure on this. It just so happened that I used Bing zipping as my certificate of submission. Just try it out. Xuanduguan's attitude towards the undercover agents of the demon sect. After I recovered from the mystery, I said everything I could. Then he asked cautiously where was zipping? After death, the soul is gone, and all that is left is the pool of blood. Li Daoyan shakes at will. I was speechless for a while, and it was all fake. Didn't you try to enlighten him? Maybe he will turn around and change his ways. Li Daoyan smiled. Chongsheng, you're good at everything. Just as simple. How can the demon cubs of the demon sect get lost and find their way back? Especially the demon cub who has condensed the evil spirit of blood. All of them have been contaminated by human lives. If you encounter someone, kill them directly. Being kind to them is cruel to yourself. By the way, and told me, through the soul search of Bing zipping, discovered that the demon sect is in our class. We also sent other undercover agents. I don't know the specific candidate, but it will definitely be exposed during the assessment in Inner Mongolia. Ultimate immortality. You should be careful during this period of time. Maybe there will be a devil kid who breaks out because of you. They take revenge. I looked solemn and spoke in a deep voice. I will be careful. If the demon sect causes trouble, you will definitely die. Now that I returned to the room, I felt even heavier. If the demonic sect cannot rely on itself, it has long been in my heart. But the demon sect can control the life and death of us undercover agents. There is absolutely no way to change sides and surrender. How to break the situation? What are the benefits of my time traveler? It's been a year and I haven't even seen the shadow of the system. This is from me. Take out a black card the size of a personal business card. This should be the thing that helped me travel through time. But how to use this thing? For a year, I tried various methods. But this black card is impervious to fire and water and does not move at all. Suddenly, no emotion at all. Sounds similar to AI intelligent machinery. Ringing in my mind. Ding ding ding, time travel card has been charged and officially launched. As soon as the voice fell, my figure disappeared from the room. At this moment in Gangwon County, which is full of dangers, the black army of monsters, all rushing towards a city. Is it true that God is going to destroy our Zhengyuan County? Sha Zhengting sighed. A young woman in smart clothes holds a gun in her right hand. Even though his face is very pale, his voice is quite calm. Father's player information has been sent out. As long as we can persist for 10 days, reinforcements will arrive. Sha Zhengping smiled bitterly. 10 days after Grandmaster Chen died in battle. Now we in Zhengyuan County can't survive even one day. Besides, the world is now invaded by monsters. Even the capital can only barely support it. How many reinforcements can be sent to kill? Zhang Zu naturally knew this very well. Ever since animals in this world suddenly mutated, a huge tide of monsters followed. Let the whole world be covered with blood. Nowadays, the mountains and rivers of Dali have been shattered. The disaster of destroying the country is imminent. But how to deal with monsters? Dali still has no solution. Monsters are similar to monsters but without intelligence. Although the big raccoon man also has orders, but martial arts is basically just giving money to monsters. Even if his teacher is a master. I just persisted one more time. In the end, he died in the monster's nest. Zuer, let's go. Sha Qingting Road. If Zhengyuan County dies, you will leave a dead end. Try to see if you can escape. Sha Jiangshu's hand holding the spear gently turned. My heart is full of unwillingness. Since there are demons in this world, is there no immortal to save people in distress? Bodhisattva believers are willing to pay any price. I just asked the immortal to come and save the people in distress. Sha Zhengping smiled bitterly. There are no gods in this world. Damn it, Sha Zhengping was stunned. Sha Jiangshu was inexplicably surprised. At this time, hundreds of thousands of people in Gangwon County looked up at the sky at this moment. Don't even dare to breathe loudly. And in the sky above the monster nest not far outside Gangwon County, suddenly a magnificent sight appeared. The portal with carved dragons and painted phoenixes. The fairy spirit is ethereal and refined from the mundane world, just like the immortal family skill. But it ignited hope for countless people at this moment. The next moment the door was opened. From the fairy gate walked out a man of splendid elegance. Misty and compassionate immortal. There really are immortals. Immortals have come to save us. Gangwon County is saved. And this moment, I am the hope of Gangwon Gun. Actually, I haven't reacted yet. The group of mindless monsters below. A golden white moth tiger with 2 wings on its back. Flying directly into the air. The tiger's mouth is full of blood. Just want to swallow me up. Even though I am shocked at this moment, I am not confused. When I was in the demon sect, I successfully condensed the evil spirit of blood. Stepped into the key refiner. Kill your little ones with those few. The disciples of the demon sect in the town are already huge. The blood evil spirit admits that he has mastered the blood sword. As long as there is enough blood evil energy, blood knife can continue to be upgraded. During key refining 7, it can be said to be a first-class skill. It's just that I didn't dare to use a target when I was watching in Zuandu. But in another world, there will naturally be no restraints. Although the flying tiger in front of me, let him be a little surprised, but I admit that the blood in my hands is full of energy. He waved directly at this white goose tiger. He was shot down within a matter of seconds. When it fell to the ground, only the tiger's skin was left. At the same time, the blood knife in my hand is even more condensed. The blood evil aura surrounding him became even stronger. I frowned and couldn't let the blood evil spirit continue to grow. Otherwise, you will not be able to control yourself even if you turn around, but just when I think like this. But suddenly he found himself surrounded by monsters. Most of these monsters can fly. And as far as the eye can see, there are endless monsters and beasts. The evil spirit of blood spreads all around. It is simply a holy place for practicing demonic skills. The problem is that I really don't want to practice the devil's teachings right now. Is it so difficult to just be a good person? It's a pity that the monsters didn't give me the slightest chance. A sharp neigh sounded in my ears. Next moment, an eagle with blood-red eyes and palms like a hunter. Catch me directly. At the same time, a mutated 3-handed snake also grows twice as many times. The wings roar again and again. The huge python body is like an arrow from the string, trying to tie it up. Immobilizes me. But just when I want to retreat, there was also a fierce evil spirit coming from behind. The fishy wind hits your face. A bloodthirsty bat as big as a human opens its fangs. Cut off my escape route. And countless monsters on the ground have eyes filled with blood and fire. His eyes are full of bloodthirsty killing intent. What's going on? This group of monsters is not very strong. But there are too many. Thinking of this, I cursed in my heart. But the attack of monsters made me think about standing still. From now on, we can only take care of the immediate crisis first. The blood shadow is heavy and the sword energy is soaring to the sky. It is based on the evil spirit of blood. My breath is getting stronger quickly. The magic technique has made rapid progress in the early stage. In the nourishment of endless evil spirits, my strength is improving by leaps and bounds. But this group of monsters is not afraid of death without Lingzi. Even if I kill them one after another, they are still the same. The fierce bloodthirsty man in the past is not afraid of death. Charge forward one after another. After 3 hours of cutting leeks, I watched myself swipe my bloody knife. Immediately, blood and sweeping visions were triggered. Then look at the corpses and skeletons of monsters and beasts all over the place. My whole body is numb. During the key refining period, you can actually practice bleeding and visions. This represents the creatures slaughtered during the key refining period. It's already at least not finished. This kind of devil meets the righteous immortal sect. There will only be one end. Physical transcendence. Do I really not want to kill Zen? But this group of monsters are here to bring warmth. There's nothing I can do. Now we have to find a way to condense almost everything in two. The bloody evil spirit of the blood river is hidden. If you suddenly go back to Zuanduguan, you will definitely fall into boxes. But just as I was thinking about it, suddenly there was a soft touch behind me. Thank you, ancestors, for saving lives. The little girl has nothing to repay. Commit yourself to keeping your promise. I frowned for 3 seconds just after I finished speaking. Many mysterious runes fill my body. After a moment, my figure suddenly disappeared. The next moment, I returned to Zuanduguan again. At this moment I feel the blood all over my body. Refining the body with evil spirit and achieving perfect cultivation of the spirit. I have an intuition. As long as you have a thought, you can build a foundation at any time. Moreover, after building a foundation, you will continue to advance by leaps and bounds. Maybe you can be directly promoted to the middle stage of foundation building. But I didn't dare to move. I can only try my best to control my breath. The evil spirit of blood is so strong. In Guangzhou, Zuandu, it's just a beacon of light in the dark night, waiting to give people merit. Don't panic, don't panic. There must be a way. My brain is spinning rapidly. Then all the outer disciples. A voice rang in my ears. The elders have arrived. The master of the gate personally presided over the errand training formation and opened the inner gate assessment. Outer sect disciples always come to the outer sect square. I'm confused at this moment. Sudden uncontrolled movement of the body. Change the next moment. I am filled with demonic aura. Already appeared in a big town. It's over, barbecue now.